I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're playing... Oh no, my save file's corrupted. How corrupted? Will I have to start over? I do. Well, chat, it's okay. We have to start over, but that's fine. I can do this. At least the graphics are fixed this time. Anyway, welcome in, everybody! Yeah, save states. One of my save files was corrupted, but I have save states. Welcome in, Raiders! Hi, Sybil, welcome in! For those of you that don't know, Sybil's been speed running Look Outside. Yes! Sybil's so fast at looking outside, you guys. You don't even know. So quick at it. So speedy. Oof. Like 2 hours. It took me like all of October to beat the game. You can do it in like under 2 hours. And get perfect ritual and everything. Accidentally looked in the telescope. Oh no. Whoops. At least when I did that, I did it on purpose. Anyway, this time those weird lines should be fixed. And we're going to have to remember to use save states. Now, this game can be controlled entirely with the stylus, which is what we're going to do. Hopefully going to get under 1 hour. Under 1 hour! Ooh! That's a summoning salt video if I ever heard one. Surely will be.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
But I save scummed last time and it was fine. Fier, am I allowed to cast Zeta Flare? I don't know
Professor,
about that.
I hope
That seems
this letter
dangerous.
finds you well. As for me, I am in
That
quite
seems
a
highly
predicament.
dangerous. Like Pico Flare, also highly dangerous. Oh, ahem.
You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos. To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
Oh no!
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
Ooh.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
But Donald Duck and Airy Bravely Default were allowed to. Oh, that's true. Airy Bravely Default is the villain, though. An antagonist, if you will.
I don't know, but it does raise the question.
But
if this
Donald!
letter is indeed authentic.
Well, it's just...
How did it
Donald
get
was
there?
in the Navy. The Navy got special permission, presumably.
My time-traveling
Presumably.
Postman? Just joking, of course. But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it.
Leighton, that's one of the rare things where I'm like, come on, buddy.
Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Leighton! Ah, Leighton. Leighton likes a project.
Well, thank you, I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Let's go do those. Again. Okay, moving on.
It all started about a week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream.
No, we learned that this is Kami Izumi, and that's why we know his
Commonly known as
voice.
a wormhole.
Among other
The stream
things.
of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to
Bravely
artificially
default
distort
Kami
the
Izumi.
flow of time and generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is
Luke out there dropping his forks and knives and spoons and such.
quite literally punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, it is simply a matter of constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
Ooh, Jasper in
I
his
suppose
bathrobe.
that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Do, 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 do.
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Big old machine. Chunky machine.
Oh, this food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
All right, Caroline.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke.
That's the whole Prime Minister.
I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Not me.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there.
I've met Prime Ministers before, and it's boring. They're
So,
just
Professor,
guys.
What do you think about this whole event? Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
And they always do the same thing. You're an octopus. And I go, yeah, I am. Hello. And they go, how are you making it talk? And I go, they're not. I talk. Hi, look, this is my whole mouth. And they go, that's a very impressive little creation. What an interesting little toy. And I go, I'm not a toy. I am an octopus. And aquarium staff goes, no, really, she is an octopus. This is a physical creature. And they go, how droll, or interesting, or, huh, I didn't think you could do that. And then I get annoyed and go, fine, I won't talk to you then. And then aquarium staff offers me a shrimpy to do more yapping. And then they start talking about test results and boring numbers things. And I don't care about that, but usually whoever I have to talk to is gone by then anyway. In that they're like, come, see the rest of the facility. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I, for one, am very excited. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
But what could it be?
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
Don't need my
That's one way
intuition
of
for
putting it.
for this boy.
But enough speculation. Look,
That
Oh,
guard?
look over there, Luke.
What about him?
he seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Oh. Oh dear, this is not going to go over well.
You look troubled, sir. Might we be of any assistance?
Oh, yes, please. You see, I've just received a report of some untoward behavior. Yeah, uninvited guests. We did this last time. His table is next to what? Oh, okay. His table is next to one with a red flower. His tablecloth is different from... His tablecloth is different. a different color than any next to it. Oh, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. Nemo. No. 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 His table is next to one with a red cloth. Oh, with a red flower. Sorry. Oh, and it's not decorated with a yellow one. His tablecloth is a different color to any next to it. Oh. Here.
Here's my answer.
Logic puzzles, my
I
beloved.
knew it.
Excuse me, sir, that steak's not for you.
Splendid work, my boy.
If you notice me going a little quick, that's because we've already been through here before. I did this last week. Whew! Thanks so much for your help. That fellow's mooching days are over. Did you see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh, look! The presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
I'm glad you
taking
like the
part in an
Luke
event
sprite.
that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
That little lowercase c colon
And
smile,
here to
yeah.
demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
Are we all excited for the new game? For World of Steam?
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration. But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today. As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest.
Directly inside of the
Please,
time machine.
join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Oh no.
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
They walked him on with a popsicle stick.
Is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
The what?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself. Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Val! I should play more Look Outside, Val, come on!
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human
I'm not
race.
addicted. You see nothing.
Since the beginning
Oh yeah,
of
you can stop
time,
anytime, huh?
we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even
I can,
traveled
but I
to
don't wanna.
outer space. But the one
You can take off your
frontier
nacho
that
hat
has
at any time.
always eluded us is time. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity.
Yes, I can. Oh.
Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Oh, stream will be late or not at all on Thursday. I have a lot of things to do in the evening, and some of them require me to travel very far. Aquarium staff is going to try to make sure that everything is all in order. But also, they are bad at everything sometimes. And sometimes when the science doesn't go the way they wanted the science to go, they get food about it. And sometimes when the science goes the way they wanted it to go, they get food about it. And so oftentimes they just get food about it. Either as, yes, the science went right, or, oh, the science went wrong. I call it the horseshoe theory of I deserve a little treat. Because horseshoe theory is bogus for things like politics. But horseshoe theory for I deserve a little treat is absolutely accurate. Because here's the thing about I deserve a little treat. If you're in the middle position, you don't go get a little treat. But if you're at the worst day, you go get a little treat to cheer yourself up. And if you're at the best day, you go get a little treat because you did a good job. Horseshoe theory. Both ends of the spectrum meet at the top. The I deserve a little treat horseshoe. That's why horseshoes have to be face up to keep the luck in, and also because that's where the little treats go. Anyway, I deserve a little treat, so I want to get shrimpies. I hope they let me get shrimpies. I want to get a big pile of shrimpies with marinara sauce. And then I want to swim in the marinara sauce. I can't breathe marinara sauce, but we'll figure something out. That's fine. If it goes over my gills a little bit, it's fine. It's fine. Normal and fine. Oh, and fun fact, I do have gills. They're just on the inside. Technically, fish gills are also on the inside, but, like, not in the same way. Oh, whoops. Well, I mean, sort of in the same way, actually.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister.
The way that I force water over my gills is it goes in, and I have a siphon or a vent or whatever you want to call it on the back underneath of where, I don't know how to, it's in the back. You can't see it from here, but it's there. And that's where the water goes out. So you get the water to come in, and then the water goes out there, and it pushes water over the gills, and the gills catch any oxygen that's in the water, and then I can breathe about it. My gills are on the inside. Fish gills are technically on the inside. They're underneath of those little vents that you see move on fish. Axolotl gills are on the outside. Those little protrusions on axolotl faces, the cute little guys that look like big honking whiskers that make them have like the cute little fluffies. Those are their gills. They need those to live. They need them.
And now for the
It's like if you
moment
could wear your
you've
lungs
been
like your
waiting
ears.
for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
That'd be weird.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
Oh, what?
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Not today, sir.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you
Ooh, getting some moss
uncomfortable.
achievements.
I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
The softer variety is political
Please,
science and
feel
such.
free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
This man is luring the Prime Minister with math.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader.
And then they'll blow him up.
You have my thanks.
I'd blow him up.
And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
Do, do, do. The chunky beast. Stangan has dusty hair. He does. He looks like he should be reshelving books a lot. It's too short, though. Ah, fair. Oh, that reminds me. Kat, I think you'd like the lore of Mage the Ascension. It's by the same people who do Vampire the Masquerade, but I think you'd like the lore of it. Because I figured out what James Price reminds me of, and it's that he reminds me of a marauder. Marauders in Mage the Ascension are people who were so overwhelmed by the knowledge that magic... by the knowledge that creates magic. It's complicated. Actually, no, it's not complicated. Yeah, it's not complicated. Mage the Ascension works like this.
Someone bite Bill! Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun have vanished.
My word.
We'll find them. Time machine demonstration goes awry.
So you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter?
Okay, so mages have 3 schools, like Asura colleges. There's dynamism, stasis, and entropy. Dynamism is creation, as you might have guessed. Stasis is exactly what it sounds like on the tin. And entropy is destruction. But, like, they're all important, and you're supposed to, if you are a mage, try to keep them all in a rough sort of balance-ish. You shouldn't be doing too much of one or the other. And the way it works is, mages are people who have come to the, in the world of darkness, true realization that reality only exists because we all agree on it. And that if you don't agree, and you have enough force of will of your own, and you can sort of start to see the way that reality fits together, and you can mess around with it in different ways. Think of it like a jelly block Tetris puzzle, where the only reason that the blocks are solid and fall down and line up is because we all agree that they should. Dynamism would create, with our jelly block metaphor, dynamism would create more blocks to fall down, and might make blocks weird, or behave in strange ways. Stasis will stop blocks from doing a thing, or sometimes will stop things around the blocks from doing a thing. This is a very simplified overview. And of course, entropy is the easiest, I think, to understand because it just destroys stuff. Then just block gone. 4 blocks meet in a line at the bottom of the screen, gone. Entropy. Got 'em. But it can also destroy sort of really esoteric things. Like, it doesn't have to destroy a physical thing. It can destroy really esoteric, weird stuff. It gets funky, but this is just a brief overview so that I can explain what a marauder is. A marauder is someone who has become so overwhelmed with this knowledge, usually by dynamism, but not necessarily. Some people get overwhelmed by stasis, too. And when people get overwhelmed by stasis, arguably the technocrats are overwhelmed by stasis. I would argue that they are. When people get overwhelmed by stasis, they stop being able to see, like... They stop being able to see, like, another path. They get stuck on the idea that they're on. That that's the right way. And they can't see anything else. They literally can't compromise. Dynamism is overwhelmed by creation. So what they do is they create a pocket of reality where reality don't quite work. They don't do it on purpose. It's just if you step into their little pocket of reality, you play by their rules. They are extremely powerful, but also they are not sane. They are looking at reality as reality is, not at reality as we all agree it should be. Also, they get kind of delusional, so, like, they literally cannot accept anything in their little bubble that doesn't belong to their little bubble. It's hard to explain, but long story and I highly suggest looking it up at some point. But, yeah, James reminds me of a marauder, where, like, his own little bubble is totally real and normal, and this is how it is. But outside of that, people are like, what? Anyway, I thought you should know that I can hook this back to World of Darkness, as I can always hook everything back to World of Darkness eventually. I was looking up mage stuff because I was like, well, Jacob's basically a wizard. Yeah, he'd make a great Lasombra, but he's basically a wizard. Always want to make people a vampire. And so I'd be a good technocrat.
Wait, maybe if the time machine was
okay,
real, this letter's real too.
Excuse me a moment, chat. Enter once more into the Pelican's Mouth of Academy. No! Okay, chat, this is perfect. I love it. It's called Pelican, not Pelicant. Okay, chat, I need to preface this with that the opening statement of this was, I let myself rest, and now I'm daydreaming about academia and academic research and writing again. I need you to know that's how this started, and I also need you to know that I am very pro-learning stuff. We are here because this is funny. Academia, perfect size to put human in to learn. Inside very good, and learn human get smart. Put human in academia. Put human in academia. No problems ever in academia, because no stress, and support for human mind in big human head. Academia, yes, a place for human. Put human in academia. Can trust college for giving good brain to human. Friend college. Put baby in pelican mouth. Pelican mouth is safe for baby. See, the pelican just has to update. College also has to update, but the pelican mouth has to update. You know how if I were a pelican, I would get baby put in pelican mouth? I will tell you. Put baby in pelican mouth. Pelican mouth safe place for baby. Pretty photo for Instagram in pelican mouth. Many likes in pelican mouth. Much interact in pelican mouth. Put baby in pelican mouth. So cute picture for Insta in pelican mouth. Put baby in pelican mouth. Much interaction on TikTok in pelican mouth. Pelican mouth is safe for baby. Friend pelican mouth. You could do it. Could put the baby in the pelican mouth for the Vine. Don't trust Divine, though. They don't allow AI content because they're training their AI off of it. Which is devastating news to me. Because I was like, oh boy, Vine's back and they won't allow AI. Neat. Will they prevent AI scraping, I said to myself. And then I looked and the answer was not only no, but they're expressly creating this because an AI company is expressly creating this because they want to make sure there's a space that doesn't have any AI content so they can train their AI. They're also using Divine's image as well. The drag queen. In case you guys don't know who that is. She's passed on now, but that's very frustrating. As far as I know, she is anyway. I assume if she was alive, they wouldn't do it because she'd shut them down instantly. Anyway. We were doing something.
That, but these
we were playing a game.
The only puzzling issues.
Can't find a singular boss. You're not stupid. Don't say that. You wouldn't put baby in pelican mouth.
Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Sciencemans.
Oh, yes. I read about
Here,
it. Here,
yes.
Some of London's greatest scientists.
We're not having this debate again. I am stupid. No, you're not. Ah, nerds. I got a single pixel off. I think that's right.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair.
I wake up with my brain shattered, feeling numb.
In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Anyway, you're not stupid. Don't be weird. Don't say such mean things about Val. Val's my friend. The kid I picked. You don't get to say such mean things about my friend and the kid I picked.
Following the clue in the letter, the professor and I set off. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we've ever encountered.
I may be a 4-centimeter tall octopus, but I got 9 brains. To my dear friend Fier.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time.
And I bet
And the sender,
if we
strange as it
peel back that
sounds, was
sensation
me.
that,
The
oh, I
future
feel
me,
stupid.
that is.
I bet if we peel that back, what we would see instead
Little
is
did we
underneath
know that this
is
letter would
frustrated.
draw us into the
And what we would
strangest
see
of
under frustrated
situations.
is feelings of inadequacy deep-rooted in situations where you've been called mean things before. Is the boss the floor 1 Rat King? Because that's the only one I have trouble finding. Well, here we are. The clock shop the letter mentioned should be around here somewhere. But where? I don't know who Argot is. The tongue guy! I know who that guy is.
This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, Luke. See if you can't find the shop's location by yourself.
Say no more, Professor.
Hey, ceaseless mods! Turn your gaze upon this wretched bot!
I got his kids back to him. Oh, it's this one. We gotta go through straight. And then hook a 3. And then 12. 9. 6. H. Oh.
Here's my answer.
Oh!
No puzzle can stop.
Well, I haven't
Agent
because I was
Apprentice.
scared the first time I played this game, but now I am. Yeah, let's go. Get him his kids back. Yes, yes, the time's on the clock and all that. Great! Finding that shop should be a snap now. Let's go, Professor. Yes, yes, we know how to move around, buds. Fellas. Gentlemen, we know how to move. We are aware of how to move. what it is. I think I might have turned this off before actually, like, letting it finish saving. I think I might have corrupted it myself. Yes, yes, Florence. She's telling us about hint coins. I'm not gonna reread this part. It's funny later when Stash and Scarfin shows up and is like, what? You already know about hint coins? And we're like, Lamau. Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? In the trunk. A puzzle! In my puzzle game. Yeah, we know, Vito. I do believe the best time was literally midnight, because nothing else was closer.
How about this?
Really? You've never beaten the furnace?
Phew,
I'm
that's a
surprised.
relief.
Yeah! I did that part by mistake. Yeah! Have you been in... No, you've been in Summer's apartment. I know you have been, because you showed us that. Summer's apartment's new. Stash and Scarfin has a few things to say. We've seen him before. We know this man. But explaining hint coins is about the only time we ever get to chat. Always gotta be looking for hint coins. Tara's gonna wake up on Thanksgiving and is gonna see a real long text about how thankful I am for her and get worried because she forgot it is Thanksgiving for me. Lol. Thanksgiving's on the 27th for you. Because Americans are weird. Lyle's big chomp heals him now. Oh, here come bite. Him's gonna bite. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, munch, munch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Munch, munch, munch. Truth be told, I thought it was this Thursday. That explains the cost increase. No wonder. Truth be told, I thought this Thursday was Thanksgiving, but then when it wasn't, I was like, oh, well, okay. Because I thought it was the third Thursday in November. But I guess you guys don't count the first one? Or something? I'm confused. Explodes of death. Don't do that. I knew it. Ah, puzzle. Fiera, can I start the apocalypse? No. Would prefer if you didn't. I also don't want to start the apocalypse. I would like to make some changes, but not like world-ending changes. Well, because I don't want the world to end before I get to have my fun with it. It would be unacceptable. Someone's got to be here calling up my family. Mostly me. From the depths, of course. It's okay, you guys would like it. It's fun. There's fish people in there. They're cool. Dora got a puzzle on it. Sorry again that I'm not reading the dialogue a second time, but we've been through this part, so I'm trying to bust through it so I can get to the past.
This one's as good as solved.
I'm getting distracted in the sewers. This happens. Yeah, that's normal. I
That's a
also got
relief.
distracted. Okay, so chat, here's the deal. I'm going to play FF7 for you at some point. I know I was humming Epona's theme, but I am thinking about FF7 because it's a cultural touchstone and landmark, and you should all get to see it. But I don't want to play the remake because the remake is unrelated to the original game. So I'm going to play the original game for you. But first I'm going to take a break to play Ape Escape.
What's this?
Because we literally are playing through Legend of Dragoon right now, and I don't want to play another, big long thing. You may choose who you wish the date to be with at the Gold Saucer, and I will do my best to make sure the date is with whoever that is at the Gold Saucer. There are some options that are, technically, anyone can be your date at the Gold Saucer. There are some options that are much more difficult than others. Have you played this game before? Yes! Hi, Sleepy T-Stars! Welcome back! It's been so long! I've played this game many times, and in fact, we literally played this last week, but my save file was corrupted and I couldn't recover it. So we're back again. I love this game. That's why I'm clicking through so quickly. We'll catch back up to where I was, and then I won't know what I'm doing anymore. Well, I will still know what I'm doing because I've played this game before a lot. I love the original trilogy a whole bunch. Oh, gracious. Customers. It is! It's so devastating. Chat doesn't know. Chat doesn't know what the end is like. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. They're gonna find out why Leighton wears his hat.
Good day to you, madame. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here.
A letter, you say? Oh, let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop.
So you don't know the person who sent out this letter?
Well, unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the professor? Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So, of course, I know the professor. Did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it's quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator. The answer to this question is 10. We know from last week because I messed it up and Val was like, no, incorrect, Fier. And I was like, what?
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
It is as simple as just counting all the needles. We're about to be devastated over a different woman named Claire. Not Dart's mom this time. Though wouldn't that be the silliest crossover? No, Dart's mom is an unrelated Claire. The real one is here in Professor Layton. The creator Soa also created puzzles. Well, I, for one, am thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation. Yes, John Puzzle invented puzzles one day when he wanted to... when he wanted to eat a picture. Well, of course he does. Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not look around the shop while you wait? Ah! I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place.
Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented.
Really? How can you tell just by looking at them?
One gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos. Care to try it?
You bet I would, Professor!
Ooh, the odd clock.
Oh, yes! Here's a numberless clock that some pranksters rotated an unknown amount. I'm not even going to read the rest of this, because it's asking me what time this clock is pointing to. And you'd think, well, how should I know? But there's only one position the clock can be in to put that, and that's midnight.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Nicely done. Yes, the answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the hour and minute hands would overlap on a clock like this is 12 o'clock. Though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight.
Spot on, Luke. Good work.
One of these days I'm gonna have to say good boy in the Layton voice. Like I did in the, like I had to in the Godot voice. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That must be my husband.
Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers.
Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. I'd like you all to know that her name is Spring and his name is Cog. He tells me he has some business with the shop.
Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my...
Apprentice! Well, I'm the professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir.
Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you too, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seem a bit flustered by our arrival. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no. It's no imposition at all. Well, it's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I can't recall where the last gear goes, and without it, I can't start the clock for you. Ah, well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where the gear goes, yes? Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see. Oh, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working splendor? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot.
The old college try. Put baby in college mouth. Academia is safe for the baby. think it was B we needed. Because it needs to turn the opposite direction.
I've got a good feeling about
Right,
this
because
one.
odd numbers are the opposite direction.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Thanks, Layton.
Oh, that did the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh? What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
London! Ah! Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. One more kid. Amazing. Alright. Stretch. I wonder, is that the air purifier it's picking up? Oh, it is. You guys have never heard this without an air purifier on, I don't think. Big stretch. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do a bit of a wiggle. Let's do twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, staff. No, I wouldn't turn off the tank filters. Why would you suggest that? Okay. I would turn off the tank filters. You heard me do it. Is this the future? Is this a pigeon? Hey! The door just slams shut behind us, and now it's locked. Well, that's not very polite.
It does appear that we've been shut out.
And why does everything look so different out here than just a few moments ago?
I honestly don't know. But seeing as we can't get back into the shop right now, why don't we take a look around the area?
London's fine, and also normal and fine. Oi! Be careful around these parts. We're doing quite a bit of construction here, you see.
Goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I don't recall seeing any of this when I last passed through. When did you start work here?
Now that is a good question. Well, I'd say it's been about a year. But we haven't gotten much done beside it, and because we're short-handed. A year? Come on, quit messing with us.
Curious. I'm positive there was no construction at all going on when I walked by a short while ago.
Aw, no construction at all. Look, I know progress hasn't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, friend. So if you're gonna make fun, beat it, will ya? I'm busy here. I'm sure you're right, Professor. There wasn't any construction going on here before.
I know London like the back of my hand, but this area feels quite foreign to me. How odd.
Chad, I will once again draw your attention to the big old tower in the middle there.
Holy Stilton on a stick! Great Cheshire on a chimney! Are you... Nah, it couldn't be. I'm sorry, have we met before? Whew! I thought I was in real trouble when I saw that hat of yours. But it's clear you ain't who I thought you were. So it seems we got nothing to talk about. Beat it! Oh, it looks like this door's unlocked. Interesting. Let's duck in for a moment. Welcome, sirs. Please make yourselves at all. Oh my. That hat of yours. Good day, madame. This is certainly a charming cafe you have here. Tell me, when did you go into business? Go into business? Well, I've been running this place for 2 or 3 years. But the cafe itself has been around for much longer. It must be coming up on 50 at this point. I see. I have just one more question, if you don't mind. I stopped by earlier and noticed your business was closed. Why wait until evening to open your doors?
Because this is a bar, Layton, and she's trying to save you knowing that because Luke is right there and also 10.
Closed?
You sure you came by here? I open this place up every day, bright and early. It doesn't really get busy until later on, but what can you do? Oh, and since you seem like a nice enough fellow, let me give you a tip. Lose the hat.
My hat? Why would I do that?
I'd rather not go into details, but let's just say that a hat like that could get you in trouble. A hat like that. Hey there.
Oh, hello.
What can I help you with?
Never mind. It's nothing really.
Oh, don't run away. It's so lonely around here without anyone to talk to.
Oh, is that so?
I appreciate your concern, lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to an old man's problems. Here's a little something for your kindness.
Huh?
What day is it?
Yes, yes. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday?
Okay.
Yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday. So yesterday must be Friday because this is tomorrow and this is the day after tomorrow. So it is currently Saturday. This is where we're at. Saturday. What is tomorrow's day before yesterday? The day before yesterday, Friday. It's just Friday.
Here's my answer.
It's the same guy.
I knew
He's
it.
the same guy. Well, aren't you the smart one? A clever lad like you deserves a present. Here.
Oh, what's this?
A picture book. The very definition of fun. Hey!
Oh, well, I'm a bit old for picture books, in case you didn't notice.
For a normal picture book, sure. But this one's special, see?
Special how?
Well, if you open it, you'll notice that whole portions of the book are blank.
Thanks?
We've got a picture book, chat. And a plum tree sticker. And a boot. I actually really like the picture book. It's legitimately, it's fun. I'm always lost in the sewers. You watched me run around for like hours. There's a map on the internet, but I don't know how helpful it'll be. place seems unfamiliar as well. I'm sure I've never been here before. Oh. No, don't worry. It didn't help me get to, like, 2 things either. I don't remember if one of those was Coraline, but it definitely didn't help me. Did you beat up the furnace beast yet?
Yes, it's clear something is going on here that I don't fully understand.
Oh, wait! I have no idea about what happened. We must have left the clock shop from a different exit. I'm still trying to find the last... need to kill... Oh! You know what? I think Coraline's near one of the last ticks. And it's not the friendly tick you're looking for, is it? Like, you've already got that boy? I don't remember the way around in the sewers either. I kind of just glorped about until I got where I was going. It's okay, you'll be alright. If you need to, you can always take a break for a second. Chill for a minute. Oh, wait! I have no idea about what happened. We must have left the clock shop from a different exit. So we're probably taking a different route away from the shop. Oh. Come visit me in the DMs.
No, that can't be right. Think back to when we left the shop, Luke. We left through the same door that we used to enter the shop. Of that, I am sure.
Yes, I suppose you're right, Professor. But what else could explain the change of scenery?
Perhaps our surroundings will shed some light on things.
Well, simple. Because wherever there are lost puzzles, there I am. Even if it means standing in the dark. Oh, it's you! Glad to be here. Love to see the Layton games being played more and more these days. Yeah! I wanted to show them to Chat because Chat had never seen them played. When we're done this, because I played all the Phoenix Wright games, the original trilogy of Phoenix Wright games for Chat as well. When we're done with this, we're going to play Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton because that game is very silly. And I thought it was funny. It's not the best entry in either series, but that doesn't matter because it's fun. It's a great time. And that's all I care about. I have a lovely time being like, Phoenix, Maya, this is Luke and Layton. Please enjoy. And then they have a great time. I'm especially fond of when they swap partners sometimes, because that's a delight. Oh, have we met before? No, well then allow me to introduce myself. We have actually, Granny, but you probably don't remember. Beautiful. Well, I guess you look pretty good for your age.
Watch your words, Luke. After all, we don't want to offend the lady, do we?
You ever notice how many mysteries there are in the world? How many puzzles? Puzzles that tease your brain, puzzles that bend your mind, puzzles that plain frustrate the heck out of you. I'd give her the puzzles, Miriam. The puzzles! She needs them, Miriam!
Certainly.
Well, every puzzle you pass over or leave unsolved has got to go somewhere, right? Where do they go, you ask? Why, they come stay with me.
I had a feeling that's where you were going with this.
Or I suppose I should say they used to all stay with me, but that's about to change. What? Well, you might not be able to tell from my looks, but I'm no spring chicken. Truth be told, I'm getting tired. Oh? I think I've earned my retirement from this puzzle caretaking business. But you can't quit. You mustn't. Without you, what will happen to all the puzzles we left behind? So you're saying that without me, you two would find yourselves in a jam? A giant vat of jam? What as for the debonair gentleman with the tall hat, what say you?
I concur with my friend here.
Yep, I figured you'd both say something like that, but don't fret. I'll make sure you're taken care of.
How?
You'll just have to wait and see for yourself. When you've lost a few puzzles, come back here. Everything should become clear then. Now, I know we just met, but you'll have to excuse me as I'm going on a well-deserved vacation. I may never see you again, so ta-ta, and have a positively puzzly day.
Puzzly day? What an unusual conversation that was. Let's be sure to come back here later.
Definitely. Though, that bug does give me the creepy crawlies. Oh yeah, right, we can't talk to the bug yet. Can't do nothing in there yet. What happened to the bus stop? It's in shambles. Yeah, no buses stop there. Coraline's been found! Congrats! Val is playing look outside while we do this. Sorry about all the levers. Oh, it was the lever puzzles. The hyperfixation gotcha, did it? Alright, let's look at the bus stop. Yeah, you'll hear folks talk a lot about it because Look Outside just got a big update and I played it all of October. Instead of my usual schedule. My usual schedule is every day I stream something. What? Mystery. Yesterday was Tactics and the day before that was Legend of Dragoon. Bravely Second is what we're on right now because we're playing through the Bravely series. That's on Saturdays. Fridays is... definitely something that I didn't just instantly forget. It's definitely something that I play. Quick Valier, my mod, and also do everything else around here that I don't, except for doing the stream. What do I play on Friday? Forgot. It's something. I'll figure it out later. Thursday's Guild Wars 2, and Wednesday is weird stuff. It isn't anything specific right now, because it's whatever I have the wherewithal to play. I forgot what I play on Friday. We'll find out. I'll go back through my VODs and see what I was playing last week. Pokemon, you're right! I love this. We're gonna play FF7 at some point.
You there in the tall hat. You wouldn't happen to be Professor Layton, would ya? I am indeed. And who might you be, sir? Well, that's not important right now. Here's what's important. I have an urgent letter for you. Before I go handing it over, I need to verify your identity. I've got a puzzle here picked out for just that purpose, so get to solving.
Okay. Oh, it's the hat one that took me like 3 hours last time I tried to solve it. It's literally just that one of these pieces has to be flipped, and I can't remember which one it is. Ahem. Oh, there we go.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yeah!
Just as I suspected.
These 5 blocks actually spell Layton in Japanese. Pretty cool, huh? They do! A very short 3 hours that was. Yeah! Well, I played this game last week, but the save file got corrupted. So here we are, just tapping through till I get back to the point I was at.
Alright, I'm convinced, Professor. Here's your letter.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it says.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time. I can hardly wait to see you again. I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future. I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you. Make your way through town to the address below. Room 312.
Oh, whoops.
Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
This was where we were last night.
Well, I think our next destination has been decided for us. Let's pay this hospital a visit.
Sounds good, Professor. But how do we get to Auckland Lane?
It would be easy if the buses were still running. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Perhaps that woman over there knows of a different way to get around town.
Who could future Luke be? A mystery. Oh, excuse me. We're trying to get to Auckland Lane, but the bus doesn't seem to run there anymore. Oh, you're right about that. Those buses were already shut down when I moved to this city 2 years ago. 2 years ago? But the sign says the buses won't stop running for another 5 years. 5 years? Goodness, no. You'd best recheck that math of yours. That notice is 5 years old. But that can't be right, unless...
Luke, that's enough. I do apologize for my friend, Madame. Tell me, do you find the lack of bus service in this area to be an inconvenience?
Here? Not at all. Whenever I need to use public transportation, I just take the Underground Railway. There's a stop on Flatstone Street. You two must be tourists, yeah? With all your questions, you should stop by the hotel on Southern Street. It's just down this road. The staff there can help you find where you need to go.
Thank you for your assistance, Madame.
Tourists? Us? Humph! I was born and raised here. I've lived in London longer than she has.
Now, Luke, there's no need to get all wound up. Let's find that hotel.
I'm late. Oof. Ow, ow, ow. And then the bell in Lean Square rings. And then you have to go either check on the princess or pick up her pendant. And then, depending on what you do there, and a few other things around the fair, you either get sentenced to death or you get sentenced to a few days in prison. But then the fake chancellor changes it so that you're sentenced to death because you kidnapped the princess. Perfect. No, Luke, I think you might be exaggerating your claims on Londonness a tad. Yeah! Luke had to be revoiced for the European release, for the English there, because his voice actor was doing about as well as I'm doing with his accent, which is to say, questionable. Luke's great, very entertaining to BH, unlike some kid sidekicks or whatever. I do like Luke. Luke is one of my favorite of the sort of kid sidekick genre of character. Luke and Maya both fit that sort of thing, and I like them both. Although Pearl, I guess, technically fits a little bit better. But yeah, no, I like that. Because Luke is a character before he's a child. And that's the thing. Sometimes characters like this aren't characters. They're children. They're the idea of a child. And they don't have any personality beyond that. But Luke's got a personality. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't see you there. Are you okay? Ouch. I skinned my knee. But if you gave it a kiss, it would make it all better. Huh? Then you have Flora. I feel so bad for Flora. Flora... I really think that the second game would have benefited so much from having Flora in it. Like, Flora starts out in it for a little while. Like, I feel like they didn't know what to do with her. They had her in the first game for, like, the 5 seconds it took you to have her in the first game. And then I don't think they were necessarily prepared to have to make a sequel. So they didn't really know what to do with Flora after that. And the problem with Flora is that, at least in the games, and I can't speak for the puzzle books because these are based on puzzle books. At least in the games, she doesn't get a chance to do anything. Because in the second game, when she might have had a chance to do anything, she gets replaced almost immediately by Don Paulo. So it's not her anyway. And then you travel around while she's quote unquote sick in the hotel room. So you never see her do anything. And then in the third game, as you've noticed, she's absent. Inexplicably. Which makes me sad because she could have been so good. We could have had, in the prequels, we have Emmy and Luke sort of playing off of each other and vying for the professor's attention. And we could have had that with Flora in a different way. And I would have liked that quite well, I think. Depending on how they handled it. But given how they handled Catriel, I don't know what I would have done. I will say, I like the Catriel Layton game. The Millionaire's Conspiracy. That said, I think that reordering the story could have done it such wonders. Reordering the story to have, I think it's the 4th case, which is a flashback case. Having that be the first case would have made it so much better. Like, infinitely better. And, because the twist comes directly after that prologue. And that just, it doesn't have the impact that it could have had. And I wish I could reorder them. I wish I could reorder the cases. Someday, chat. I still believe Catriel was alright, but should have been marketed as a spin-off rather than a mainline entry. Yeah, for sure. The reason that the Catriel Layton game exists at all, I also think they were setting up for a sequel on purpose for that one. The reason that the Catriel Layton game exists at all was because they found out that the main people who play Layton games are girls. So they were like, okay, we'll give them a girl protagonist. Completely missing why the mainline games are played primarily by women and girls. They missed something. Different audience. Different audience for Catriel. They want the man with the tism. Exactly. The man with the hat. Cat did get an anime, though. Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen it, but I hope it was good. I hope it was better than the prequel games. I will say, the prequel games that I don't find as strong as these ones. But maybe that's just because I played these ones when they came out, like as they came out, and then the prequel games came along pretty quickly, and I was like, eh. Maybe I was just tired of them at the time, but I haven't gone back to revisit them. Great! Then pucker up. Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy. No! Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Luke, watch your tone. Remember, a gentleman is always kind when conversing with a lady.
I do believe this is what made me put the bows on last time. Oh, your name's Fluke. What a charming name. So very whimsical. All right, I have to go right now, but let's rendezvous later, Dreamboat. Actually, miss, my name is Luke. Oh, phew, she ran off. Personally, I think Kat is really cute. She is. And also, I never played those games, so, well. I knew a Dreamboat once. I knew several Dreamboats. But that's because I've watched A Troll in Central Park, which, oh boy. If you have never seen A Troll in Central Park, it is a cartoon, and a lot of stuff happens in it. I don't know how to describe what happens in A Troll in Central Park, because I don't think anybody knows how to describe what happens in A Troll in Central Park.
What an unusual young lady.
That's a nice way of putting it, Professor. There is a Dreamboat, though. Hi there. We're looking for a hotel on Southern Street. Is this Southern Street? Bzzz. Incorrect.
So we aren't on Southern Street.
Ding, ding, ding. Now you're in the neighborhood. The neighborhood of correct, that is.
Professor, I'm having a hard time making heads or tails of what this boy's saying. He's trying to help, Luke. You just need to go about asking in a different way. Here, watch. Hello there, young men. Tell me, is Southern Street east of here?
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
And there's a hotel located there, yes?
Ding, ding, ding. Correct again. Just look for the building with the white walls up ahead.
Thank you. All right, Luke. Unless our friend here is mistaken, we should head east to reach our destination.
If you say so, Professor. Good luck with the furnace. Remember, it's immune to being on fire because it is a furnace. Let's stop to restore some picture book elements, because I have a few, and I think I know where some of them go. Oh yeah, you have Lyle and Helen. I think you'll be alright. I wasn't even level 18 when I got to the furnace. Yes, yes, sticker books can only be used with the other sticker books. A boot in the middle of the path. I remember this. Okay, there we go. That is, I do believe, where these all go. I don't know for sure, though. I don't know for sure, because Welcome to Hotel Duke, one of London's finest and most esteemed establishments. Oh, hello again. I ran ahead and took the liberty of preparing a suite for you two. May I help with your bags? Oh, well, that's nice of you and all, but we just wanted to ask directions to the railway station. Perhaps you might reconsider staying with us. You are tourists here, are you not? And as you can see, Hotel Duke is centrally located. Stay with us, and you'll spend less time traveling and more time having fun in the city.
You do make a compelling argument, young lady. Location is everything.
Leighton 1, Luke 2, Emma 3! Really? 4 and 9 are spoilers. Randall is 5, Flora is 6, Duskull is 7th, Henry is 8th, and Anton is 10. Yeah, fair enough. I'm glad Flora made it into the top 10. Ah!
We'll take a room and directions to the closest underground railway station, if you please.
Please, sir, none of that young lady stuff. Call me Becky. Tee-hee! Oh, and could I please ask you to sign the hotel guest book? Professor, are we really going to stay here?
Indeed we are. Somehow you and I have managed to get ourselves lost in an unfamiliar area. As Becky noted, having a central location to return to while we're here could prove very useful.
And the following all got to Clark Layton's parents and Alphonse from Miracle Mask. Ha! Oh, goodness me. Hello. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't even see you two come in. Welcome to Hotel Duke, home of exemplary service and the world's best breakfast. I'm Margaret, the hotel manager. Should you need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks, but what about lunch and dinner? Those aren't the world's best as well. Ah, it seems we have a little gourmand here. Rest easy, young man. For lunch, we offer sandwiches on fresh-baked, pillowy soft bread. And if you enjoy a good roast, I suggest you order it for dinner. Ours is the best in the city. You know, Professor, I've changed my mind. I quite like this place. Let's stay here. Yes, our sandwiches tend to have that effect on people. Now, if I could just... Oh, dear. What's wrong? Oh, I've got 4 pens here, but I think only one of them has any ink in it. Okay. Okay, Fiera, what do you think I should do next? I was gonna say draws. But you know. Only one of the 4 pens shown below actually works. Here are some clues to help you identify it. All 4 pens currently have the wrong colored caps. When assembled correctly, all 4 pens have one white section. The working pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Okay, first things first. This cap needs to be white. Do I have... yeah. This cap has to be... This cap needs to be white. Which means that this cap can't be white. This cap can't be green either. And this cap can't be white. I think it's this one. I think it's C that has ink in it.
How about this?
Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
On who people would want to be. Luke got first. Yeah. Luke, then Layton, then Emmy. Flora. Discal. 6 and 9 are spoilers. Granny Riddleton is 7th. Randall is 8th. Why is Don Paulo in there? Hey, Puzzlet! Oh, Puzzlet. Incredible. Pen C is correct. Ah, that's the one. Now, if you'd be so kind as to sign in. Very well. You're all set now, Professor Layton. Oh, and you must be Luke. And 2 people want to be Raymond. I'm so sorry to those 2 people who want to be Raymond. Becky will show you to your quarters. Time magic. And there's Steve bandage eating. You better heal. In terms of most popular games, Future is first, Box is second. Oh, interesting. Miracle Mask is third. Last Spectre's fourth. Village. Oh, Curious Village is fifth. I'm surprised. And Legacy sixth. I like Curious Village the best. Diabolical Box, I think, is one of the weakest in the original trilogy. Like, that said, it's been a little while since I've played Unwound Future. I might change my mind, but maybe I'll change my mind. The only problem I have with Diabolical Box is that entire town is a hallucination. That's my only problem with Diabolical Box. But it's such a big problem. Like, I would have preferred that town was real. And just seeing the people, like, young like that was the illusion. Or whatever. But I get it. Oh, I got a girl sticker. Nicely done. Okay, so you're trying to get to the Underground Railway, right? It's not too far. Just keep going east once you leave the hotel. Soon you'll pop out into Flatstone Street. Head north and the station will be right on your right. Thanks, Becky. Well, I think we can manage from here. Oh, but wait, one more thing. What's that? It's a bit of a detour, but you should head through the arcade north of here on your way out. There's a restaurant there that's just scrumptious. Of course, it's not as delicious as the fare we serve here, but it's good, you know? The arcade? You mean that area west of the hotel? When we walked by last time, there was an old little boy blocking the way north. Oh, you must be talking about Max. He pretty much does whatever I tell him to do. So just let him know that Becky sent you and he'll let you right through.
Good to know. Well, we might as well go through the arcade and see a bit more of the area.
There's an image here of the much cursed Layton inclusion in the Inazuma series. Wait, Chad, I need to look something up really fast. Is Inazuma Genshin? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Why is Layton in Genshin? Is Genshin one of those games? Oh, I don't think it's the Genshin region. Well, okay, but still. Layton actually got his name because he had a tendency to lay down a ton. Ha! No, Layton's been in the Inazuma 11 series of homes, also by level 5. Oh, okay. Whew! Badumts. Oh, of games, yeah, alright. Phew! I was worried for a second. I was like, why would we have Layton in Genshin Impact? I don't play Genshin. I did try. I tried very hard to play Genshin Impact. Ah, fantasy football series. Weird. Wasn't there a Layton Ace Attorney crossover game? Yes, and we are going to play it. Which isn't much better, that's true. We are going to play it. It's called Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, as you might guess. It's great, actually. Like, okay, when I say it's great and amazing, I will say, take that with a grain of salt, because I like it because it's silly. Checking all the places there are usual. Yeah! Puzzle in my puzzle game. It's more likely than you think. It's great the way the Miles Edgeworth games are great. I love the Edgeworth games because Edgeworth is in them. Have you seen him? I don't know if Chad has seen him, but I can't. I don't have hands to make the Price is Right style behind door number 1 gesture. I can't show the merchandise, the Edgeworth. But just trust that that's what I would be. Ah! Jump scared by my own alerts. All right, we hydrate as chat demands. I'm so glad I found Body Break. What if Layton took off his top hat and a cat jumped inside it like a cardboard box? Oh no. That would involve him taking off his top hat, and he does not do that. Alright. Next touch. For body break, we'll do some arm circles real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying real hard to be good at the video game. You are good at the video game. You're just gonna get better. Oof. Look at this box of matches here. It has the hotel's name on it.
Tell me, Luke, are you in the mood for a sublime puzzle involving matches?
You bet I am. Thanks, Luke. No, you think you're bad at the game because you don't have... You have trouble recognizing when you're good at something. As everyone does. The two people shown below are talking about how many boxes of matches there are. The person on top, A, is looking down from above, and the person below, B, is looking at them from one side. At most, how many boxes are there? Okay. Oh, Chad, I hate rotating things in my mind. It's hard. This is the front row. There's 3 here in that case. 4 here. Because it said at most. Also 4 here. And 3 by... and 9 here. $21. I think. 4 here, 4 here, 3 here. Oh. No, 20 is right. I can't count. Wait. 4 and 4 is 8, and 3 is 11, and 9 is 20. Yeah, okay.
How about this?
Oh no, I picked the wrong direction.
Let me think this through again.
Okay, I need 3 high to have the most matchbox in it. But there's no direction where I can do that easily. So if this isn't the front row... in what direction are we looking at this from? Wait, this isn't the front row. This is this. This row here is here. Yeah, it is 21.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop later.
Do 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 do. Saves coming.
How about this?
Yeah, you gotta look at it from the right direction.
I knew it.
Well, the north or the south, whichever, but... long ways is 8. Correct, there are 21 boxes at most.
You got it, my boy. I must say, I'm quite impressed with you.
To be fair, I was just adding wrong, so, you know. Girl. Picture book 1 fixes up pretty quickly, as I recall. Oh yeah, we were going out and about. Oh, young man, may I have a moment? Hmm? Are you talking to me? I am indeed. Luke, was it? It sure is. What can I do for you? Oh, it's nothing terribly important. It's just been a while since we had a youngster like yourself here. That's why I thought I'd welcome you with a gift. A present? For me? Yes, that's right. From what I hear, these are all the rage with the local children. Oh, it's one of those toy cars. Do you have one too, Becky? Me? Nah, I'm not into kiddie toys like that. Oh. I mean, not that there's anything the matter with having an interest in toys. Actually, that car is a perfect toy for a boy your age, so have fun with it. Sure. We'll try anyhow. Don't look so glum, Luke. Collecting miniature cars is a perfectly respectable hobby for a gentleman. Yeah, well, I guess the professor's got a point there. See, I told you. Leighton saving the day. Oh, I love the mini car game. I remember it. Could be worse. Could be the parrot. Nah. Please don't give us the parrot. I'll go without, thanks. I won't, actually. We'll get the parrot eventually. The toy car minigame has been added to the trunk. Use your wits to pilot your car through a number of twisty, obstacle-laden tracks. Pick up all the items on the track and lead your car to the goal by placing tiles in the correct spots. The number and types of tiles available for you to use changes with each track. Drag a tile from your inventory to the desired location and set it down. We can use all these, or rather, we can use these, and we cannot drive on those things. Each square of the track can accommodate one tile. You can only place tiles on standard terrain such as grass or sand. Tiles can't be placed on squares with bridges, switches, trees, rocks, or water. When the car rolls over a jump tile, it'll leap over a single square. Whoop! No matter what that square holds. When the car passes over a tile with an arrow on it, the car will move in the direction of the arrow. Once the car has passed over the tile will vanish from the board. You can change the initial direction of your car by tapping it before you start. Your car can only cross over drawbridges if there are no gaps. Raise and lower drawbridges by rolling the car over the yellow switches on the track. Tap clear to return all your tiles, and when your tiles are in place, tap go to start your car. If you set up the tiles correctly, your car will zip around the track and reach the goal. Just remember that reaching the goal alone isn't enough. If you don't pick up every item scattered around the track along the way, you won't clear the track. And if your car hits any obstacles along the way that drives off the track, you'll have to start over.
Correct it. Oh, maybe not, actually. Whoops. Think that's what I need to do. We'll see. Because they disappear. There we go. I was thinking too big. And forgetting the pitch, the little arrows could disappear. Wait a minute, I want to look at that stuffed animal. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. We were going to the arcade. But wait, can we go this way yet? Will it let us? No. No, the game is like, no. Fine, Layton. Hi there. You're Max, right? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. But how do you know my name? Becky told us who you were. Bzzz. Invalid answer. So Bossy Becky sent you. You must be staying at her hotel. Ding! Yes, we are. Tell me, is that the arcade back there through that arch? And does the arcade lead to the station? Ding, ding, ding! Yep, that's the arcade. If you walk all the way through, you'll hit a big street. That street is called Flatstone Street. The subway station is on the north end of Flatstone Street. Aha! Graffiti prohibited, according to this piece of graffiti. Yes, poignant commentary from a Professor Layton game. What are you doing here, buddy? He's a puzzle! I knew he'd be a puzzle! What do you think you're looking at, shorty? Oh, hello, sir. Didn't we just see you in the front of the hotel? What hotel? I've been posted here all day. Not that it's any of your business. I'd sneak off if I could, but if Bostro found out, he'd have my head. Yikes! I guess I thought you were someone else. Have a good day. Not so fast, kid. You're the one who wanted to talk, so no running out on me. Standing around all day hasn't exactly been a thrill ride. Let me bounce a puzzle off ya. Ooh, a puzzle. Oh no. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, 7 days before 70 days ago from today is what day of the week? Tap your answer and then tap submit. What? If 7 days after 70 days ago was a Sunday, okay. 7 days before 70 days ago from today is what day of the week? What? 70 days is 10 weeks. So if 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, well, that's 71 weeks. So 77 days. 7 days before 70 days ago from today is what day of the week? Should that not be a Monday? It's either Monday or Sunday, and I don't remember which it is. I thought it was always going to be Sunday, but part of me second guessing myself and thinking it ought to be Monday. But I think you're right that it's always Sunday, but I'm going to try Monday anyway just to see.
Here's my answer. guess it's back. Here's my answer.
Yeah, you're right. No, I also was like, it's got to be
Never
Sunday, and then I was like, I'm
raisins
definitely
and lettuce.
overthinking this. Like, one time, because I am a monster, I wanted to show how critical thinking and trusting that you know what you're doing is important, and how that can be mussed up by certain things and certain, like, sort of ingrained ideas. So I got all the kids to study up on, like, stuff they were supposed to know for the unit we were doing. I got them all to study up, and I told them I'd give them a multiple choice test in a week on the subject. I gave them a multiple choice test, and every answer was C. Every single one. I gave them 20 questions. Every answer was C. Every one of them. And the point of that quiz, the quiz wasn't worth anything in their grade. It was, I did not tell them that, but I did afterwards, because I wanted them to feel the real sensation of panic. If they knew it wasn't for their grade, they'd just be like, oh, Fierre's doing the thing again. Ms. Luna's doing the thing. And very few of them got 100% on that quiz. And the one or two that did were like, I thought I was wrong. I thought I was ruining it, but I said I'll just do it because I'm pretty sure I'm right. And that's how I taught them to critically think about things and not to trust, and that sometimes things are going to come out in a really weird way. So if you're ever second guessing yourself, you have to stop and take steps to sort of, like, you know, check to see, well, second guess your second guessing effectively. You have to kind of stop and go, is this the anxiety talking or what? And it was a lot of fun teaching kids how to deal with anxiety and being in distress and stuff. Because they took their quizzes back, and I was like, all right, you guys are going to do SSR for a little bit, and I am going to grade your quizzes while you do that. SSR is silent sustained reading. It's a thing that we do in some English classes in elementary school, where you can basically just be like, all right, take an hour, read a book. Off you go, kids. Gives me time to do grading. Haha. And gives them time to read for fun. The trick is that it has to be sustained. So they're not supposed to, like, have, like, they're not supposed to have certain things that are, like, too short or won't sustain you for an entire hour. But, like, that's going to depend on the kid what those things are. So, like, some kids will be sustained off a comic book or two, and you're like, all right, good enough. That's still reading, and I'm still going to make you tell me what you were reading. Because the thing about SSR is that when we're done with SSR, what I'll usually do at the end of it is be like, okie dokie. And then I'll pick on a couple of kids. I'll pick on a couple of kids and be like, who wants to tell me what you were reading about? And it's always a different couple of kids every time. Anything I think is interesting. Anything I think, like, anytime I see a kid reading something, like, either that I think is interesting and I want to know if they can actually summarize it, or something that I think that they are probably really excited about and want to tell everybody about. Or sometimes if they've got something that is, like, way above their grade level, which was me all the time. I'm an octopus. We don't really have a reading grade level, but you know what I mean. I had one kid who was, like, reading these big, like, chonky novels. And I don't mean, like, chonky for a kid that age. I mean, like, chonky in general. I mean, like, breaking out, like, Crime and Punishment or War and Peace or something like that. That's not what they were reading, because I wouldn't have asked about Russian literature. No one can summarize Russian literature. But, like, certainly, like, still very convoluted pieces. That are taught usually in classics, that kind of thing. I don't even know why. Fear, I do not know why Baby Teeth makes me panic as much as she does. But every time I fight her, I need like 5 minutes just to sit and process it. I understand. Baby Teeth is teeth. Teeth are scary. I don't know if you know this. Because I am an octopus, I have a beak, and I do not, in fact, have teeth. There are certain dentoid projections out of my radula. Ooh, find with the teeth. Oh. Is it that Baby Teeth is a baby? And it's the baby sounds in the background when you fight Baby Teeth, where it's crying? Where you can hear her going, wah, 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 etc.? Did you not know I was okay with teeth? Oh, no, it's not that. I'm not okay with teeth. They freak me out. I don't even have teeth to lose, but specifically the thought of losing teeth out of my head that I cannot get back freaks me out real bad. It might be sensory overload. If it's an actual baby cry or something close enough to an actual baby cry. Ooh, maybe like a deep sadness. Oh, I get you. There's a word for that. Oh, yes, I bet there is. I bet there's even a word in English. Yeah, that word's not regret either. We'll find it eventually. Ah, I know that sensation. Like, oh, there's just a child. Oh, this is just a child and she's in a terrible state and it's not her fault and I wish I could just save her. Val, I think you know why you, I think you and I also know why you feel that feeling. You're not in a position to help anyone yet. You will be someday. I understand that feeling. Sometimes you're not in a position to help people and you really want to. You will be someday. I know, because listen, I'm 4 centimeters tall. I was in no position to be able to help anybody. For a long time. But I am now. Ooh, $1,800. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's mortgage money and a little something something extra for me. Bah, you solved it already? Great. Now what am I supposed to do to keep from nodding off on this job? We don't have new picture book stickers. Why did I go in there and save? I know. Oh, alright. I do like the idea. I do like the idea that, that we're just poking around this restaurant.
Sorry to disappoint, friend, but we're not open yet. Didn't you see the sandwich board out front? It should have said as much. The sign seems to indicate that you were open. It's no trouble, though. That Max is such a space cadet. I can't tell you how many times I've told that boy to change the sign on his way out. Sorry for the inconvenience. Would you like to have a seat and wait? We'll be ready for before too long. Ah, in that case, we'll have to come back later. We're in a bit of a rush now, you see. Just as well, really. I've got a mess on my hands that needs attention right now. What seems to be the problem? Well, it's the door to the back entrance. The wife set a new code for the lock when she went out. She left me a note explaining the new code, but I can't figure out what she's trying to tell me. That is quite the predicament. The messy note.
Oh, I see what's going on. This is 1, 2. I see it. It seems you need to enter a number on to open the door. The only clue you have is a hastily written note from a woman known for her poor handwriting. So, what's the note? Okay. 1, 2. That's probably 1, 4. Definitely that last number is 1 and 3. Is that an equal sign? Oh, 121 minus 113. There we go. Eat.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Hilarious if true. It's true!
Few things
I can
satisfy
read.
like a puzzle solved.
Chad, I will tell you right now. And I shouldn't probably tell you, but I will tell you anyway. So keep it... Chat, you wouldn't tell anyone, right? Of course you wouldn't. The aquarium director's handwriting is an absolute mess. There's a reason that she types everything. She can't even read her own handwriting. Not usually. Aquarium staff has to get really good at deciphering it. It's really sad. She's not very good at it. So she has to type basically everything. And, fun fact, she has all of her fingers and hand parts. And everything. So it's not like she should have a problem. And they don't even shake or anything. I heard humans can do that sometimes, where you have all your muscles and your bones are heavy, so you shake around a little bit sometimes. Do they use ballpoint or fountain? Oh, pens. She puts the pen in a bottle of ink and then writes and then puts the pen in a bottle of ink. At least on paper. So it's a dip pen. I believe in you, Val. Get that bear and all the other taxidermy that's in there. She also said once that ballpoints make you lazy. Which is weird. But apparently a very real thought people had once upon a time. Sometimes she also has to write with a chalk pen, but that's when she's writing on aquarium tanks like mine, because they're glass. You can't write on them with ink. Messy, messy writing. Exactly right. You have to enter 8. If you look at the note in the right way, you can see that it says 121 minus 113. So of course the answer is 8. Fair, you see my writing. It's worse. No, it isn't. Your writing is legible. My writing is legible, which is a miracle, because I don't know if you know this, but they do not make pens for octopus size. I'm 4 centimeters tall. That's less than 2 inches. I'm teeny tiny. Very small indeed. You guys have seen pictures of me, except Blue Sky won't let me post pictures for some reason. Every time I try, it gets mad and doesn't let me do it, even when I have alt text on them. I've been trying to post pictures of dinner for weeks, and it won't let me. I want to show them cool things. I bet if I took a picture of Edmund, it would let me put pictures of Edmund. Because he's photogenic. I'm plenty photogenic. And I show up on camera every time. Properly. For those of you that don't know, Edmund is also an octopus. But Unlike me, he is not Grumpoteusis. Sometimes I am made to share my shrimpies with him. He also lives here. In the aquarium. Not in my same enclosure, but in the aquarium. This is terrible for me. I forgot to read that. Lyle's got a cloak. You just catch the cloak. That's how. Banana. Well, we need a tree. I told you, he got cloak. Roll hard to catch him. He thought about Sam for 0.1 seconds and he locked the heck in. Yeah, that's true. Genuinely, fountain pens are just a huge help if you have cursive handwriting. They just flow much better and don't need as much pressure as ballpoints. And if your handwriting is bad or cribbed, genuinely give fountain pens a go and see if it helps. Ooh! I do like the felt tip pens. The ones that you usually see for writing, like, for writing kanji and stuff. Because they glide better. I am too small to write with a fountain pen properly, unless the fountain pen is also very small. Oh, fountain pens have the inkwell inside of them. Usually. Yeah, felt tips are amazing for that. Because you don't need any pressure at all on a felt tip pen. Yeah, I get it. You're not stupid. You wouldn't be the first person to conflate a fountain pen and a dip pen for the same guy. And in fact, they might be the same guy. I just don't know nothing about nothing. I will say too, it's not entirely her fault. Because the aquarium director is left-handed. So she was never starting ahead in the first place. So it's not her fault. She was starting from behind. Now! Listen, we know better than self-depreciation in my chat. Did my raid alert go off, by the by? I know I was swapping scenes. I just don't know if my raid alert went off when... I'll check later. Fountain pens have come a long way, really. You can get good refillable ones for, like, a tenner. Ooh! That's not too bad. I'm in Canada. That's like $15, $20, and that's pretty solid. Especially for a fancy pen. I have a glass pen lying around somewhere. Yeah, that's true. I've had fountain pens before that were custom made for tiny me. I'm very tiny, chat. I've had fountain pens made before for tiny, teeny me. They work pretty good. I have a friend who used to do a lot of calligraphy who taught me how to use them. And then helped me use them because I couldn't balance them properly. Too small. That's a banana. Why is that banana a puzzle? Some little bug dropped a banana peel over here. How disgusting.
Oh, what dreadfully uncouth behavior. Luke, do the gentlemanly thing and pick it up, would you?
You got it, Professor.
Oh, and while you're doing that, here's a puzzle to make the chore go by faster.
Professor! Val, I think you'd have fun using a fountain pen once you learn the hang of it. It can be a little bit tricky because using a fountain pen requires you to have a very specific pressure. And it also requires you to have a kind of specific angle on the pen. But it is fun. No, fountain pens level up your writing instantly. As long as you don't press super hard. Make your way from the start to the goal, but be wary of banana peels. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. Okay, so we have to start this way. Bonk. I can't just walk back and come out, can I? Oh, no, okay. I thought the banana peels would disappear. So, the position I have to get to from here. I have to get... Well, I definitely have to strike this. And then come down like that. That'll get me stuck in a loop. Going around the outside will also get me stuck in a loop. So I almost certainly have to come down this way. Which means that I can then walk back up here. Okay. There we go.
How about this?
Yeah, you only need the two.
Phew, that's a relief.
I'm normal, I promise. Cat, are we sure? No, I believe you. I'm also very normal. Yep, definitely. Sweet. Most people have seen banana peels used in cartoons for slippery comedic effect. But if you've ever actually stepped on a banana peel, you know it's no joke. Be sure you always dispose of your banana peels properly. You wouldn't want to cause somebody to peel out. Oh, I know it's no joke. I've played in Stars in Time. Ah, there. All cleaned up. That's one less banana peel cluttering up the streets.
Well done, well done. Your thoughtfulness may just have saved someone from taking a nasty spill.
Alright, what do you got to tell me?
Say, did you two see that no-good Nick skulking around here earlier? Yes, why do you ask? Just thought I'd give you a word of advice. His entire gang is bad news. They call themselves the Family, and they monitor everything people get up to around these parts. Who are you talking about exactly? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them. They all dress the same, with the long black coats and black hats. Oh, and don't even try to be a hero. Bravery will only get you in the worst kind of trouble.
But why don't the police do something about them?
Police? Now there's a word I haven't heard in a while. Haven't seen police on these streets for years. Nowadays, it seems like the Family makes the law. How terrible. You're telling me oops, here comes one of their goons now. Try not to stare. Sir, would you mind if I had a look at that paper you're holding? Well, I'm kind of busy hiding behind it right now, but sure, knock yourself out. No, that can't be.
Fair, do I have a type when it comes to games I play? Yes. The type of game you tend to enjoy has the theme of otherness and belonging, and it also has a themes related to having burdens you never asked for placed on your shoulders. Okay. Rest and sleep talk are so nonsense. I love it. This is such a good setup. Sleep talk, yawn, rest, double team. What a good setup for a Pokemon. You did it. Professor, look at the date on this paper.
Hey, no need to act so shocked. It's just a newspaper. They have HZ, which starts off the battle sleeping. Yes, perfect! Anyway, I've got places to be. Can I have my paper back?
You might like Mask of the Rose, then. I love Fallen London. Just in general. I keep accidentally... Chad can attest to the fact that I periodically will accidentally call Fallen London itself Echo Bazaar, which is what it used to be called. I don't have Sunless Skies currently. I do have Sunless Sea, but I don't have the update for it. And one day we're going to play it with chat, and I'm going to tell them all about my Fallen London OCs, because of course I will. I love Fallen London a lot, which means I also love Mask of the Rose a lot. I played through the demo and then went, yeah, let's go, I love this game, and I'm going to play through it someday for chat. I just also... There are many things that I need actual money for, and aquarium staff has informed me that pretty rocks and shells and such are not money, which is unfortunate. We'll figure it out. Yeah! I love Fallen London a lot! It's one of my favorite things. I love the cosmology of it. Not only do I love the cosmology of it, I love the general tone of Fallen London. Chat, for those of you that don't know, Fallen London is a browser game that you can play. It's played effectively with a deck of action cards, and you draw cards from the action cards, and then you choose what you want to do. It doesn't require flash or anything, so it didn't fall out of use when that happened. I haven't been back in a little while, but while I was actively playing, I fell in with a bunch of devils from the Iron Republic. I had the box. I got the box for Sunless Sea. Yes, it works well on PCs and on phones too. I will say too that the Fallen London team, for those of you worried, the Fallen London team is very good about, because I know so many of my viewers are either trans or not cisgender anyway. They're very good at letting you pick basically your style, and how you want to be addressed. Fallen London used to only have 3 options, but it's got a bunch now. where you can pick like your portrait, what's the name of that thing? It's not filigree. It's the little guy. Yes, it's very LGBTQ plus friendly. And they've made it more so. Oh, I'm not thinking of the title. I'm thinking of the little picture thing. It's not a filigree or a marquee or that. There's a name for that little tiny portrait that I have pins, like hairpins that have it on, but sometimes you'll see it. Cameo! That's the one! Silhouette is also correct, but Cameo is what I was thinking of. Your silhouette on your Cameo. You could just pick that. And you can pick your type. They do not belong to a future London. And I should inform you that we've got new platter customization things. Oh, pronouns, title, address, a bunch of customization of player profiles. Ooh! Yeah, we didn't have those before. Oh, I think I know the email that's associated with my Fallen London account. Ooh, this could be very exciting. Is this just y'all trying to get me to play Fallen London? Val, you would love Fallen London. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to play Mask of the Rose as soon as I can get a hold of a copy. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. But look outside. Okay. Imagine the vibe. Imagine the vibe of Look Outside, where things are slightly eldritch and everything's a bit weird. Okay, you're with me so far, right? Now imagine London at the turn of the last century. You can play Fallen London while playing Look Outside. That's true. It is a browser game. So imagine it's the turn of the last century. So it's roughly the Victorian era. In fact, it is the Victorian era. Because the Shuttered Palace is the Shuttered Palace and all. And the queen is shut up in there. She's fine. She's normal and fine. Current year is 1899-4, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I can show you later if you want to see how it's played. And I don't mind starting an alt account just to sort of show you how it's done and what goes into it. Yeah, it's not complicated. I also have Sunless Sea, which I love because it just goes straight for the cannibalism. Yeah, we've had 3 previous 1899s. It's complicated. Well, I mean, we've also had... London's the 5th city, isn't it? 5th or 6th? I know the 1st city, and I know the 2nd city. 3, 4... Oh, yeah, I think we are the 5th city. Yeah. Because the 1st city is the one with the tree coins. And the 2nd city was the Khan. I think. No, maybe that was actually just Egypt. And one of those cities is from South America. Never remember the order of them properly. Play Mask of the Rose for all of you. Once I get a hold of it, of course. I know you guys, I know you guys, and you guys will love it. Next time it goes on good sale, I will get a hold of it. The time? What time is it? Oh, I was about to say, what time is it, Mr. Wolf? I know exactly what time it is. I saved that anyway in the thing. All right. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Oh, I'm going to test something real quick. Do you know Failbetter is making a new non-Fallen London game? Non-Fallen London? Oh, incredible. Okay, the save worked properly this time, so I guess we'll be alright. We're going on a little adventure! What are they making? I'm sure the vibes are immaculate. Okay! How's Sassy doing? Let's go visit. Ooh, that's Wing 3. Love Wing 3. We're gonna go visit Sassy. She's playing Guild Wars 2. They're doing raids. They're on Wing 3. Alright. That is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. For whatever I do. Oh, yeah, tomorrow we're playing the Case of the Serialized Killer, I think. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me, everybody.